we're here at Magnolia before our photo shoot, and I'm going to curl half my hair for you today because the whole thing would take too long and you'd get really bored. So, first I start by using my favorite, I almost said shampoo, hairspray, Amika, and I get it from beauty brands, and sometimes it's $10 at their sale, and so I just spray everything first. And then you can spray more if you need to during it if your piece is like silky, because then it won't curl as well. So then I kind of brush that out. And I'll start from the back. And I just pull a little section. I take my Hot Tools, this is a 1/4 inch curling iron. And this is what I've been using a lot lately. But it gives like a bigger curl, kind of wavy look. And then I also have a 1 inch curling iron too, that gives more of a full look. And I just hold it here for a little bit. And slowly release. And then I take the next section. And I start from the top of my hair like this, so the whole thing is curled instead of just the bottom, and I just twist it down. And I kind of take the little lever thing and just slowly release it as I curl my hair around. And the curls look really tight, but then I always comb them out at the end, so that's why they look different now than they will when my hair's done.
If you guys have any questions for Brittany, you can leave them in the comments below. We can answer them during the video or after this is done as well.
And then you also want to make sure your curls cool before you do anything to them, or else they don't stay. And I just keep sectioning. Some people like to section the top off and do the bottom first and then do the top and whatever, but I just prefer to take little sections at a time and work my way around my head.
Can you let everyone know what size curling iron you're using again?
Yep, it's a 1/4 inch, or 1 1/4 inch Hot Tools. The 1 inch actually makes a lot smaller curls. Like the difference is a big difference. And you just kind of slide it around as you go. And you want the bottom piece to stay up so it gets the same curl as the rest of the hair strand. And this is really hot, so it goes pretty quick. And you don't want to take too big of pieces because then they won't curl as well. So you want to try to take about the same amount of hair for each curl.
Emily had a question if you recommend any products for hard to curl hair, if you have any that you know of.
I just got this Pureology stuff that you can put in when your hair is wet, and it's like kind of like a jelly texture, and so it makes your hair kind of like coarse when after you blow dry it. So that helps. I didn't use it today because I forgot I had it actually, but it does help because it's really hard to curl smooth hair. But hairspray is also the key. Like if you spray your whole head before you do it, and then if you have hard to curl hair, you could just spray every piece as well, and then it kind of makes your hair have more texture. So anything that adds texture, I would suggest not using like any kind of smoothing cream after you get out of the shower if you have hard to curl hair.
And another person asked, when you curl your hair, does it usually stay all day? The hairspray probably helps, but
Usually it stays all day and all night. Like I usually wash my hair every other day, and my curls I just have to touch them up the next day because I use a lot of hairspray. Oh, that didn't work out so well. Just a little piece. I'll just go do that.
I'm going to let everyone know one more time what products you're using today.
Yes, I just have this Amika hairspray. Make sure it's the Headstrong hairspray because they also have one called Touchable, and that one's not as strong. It's not really strong at all. You always have to buy the strong brand or the strong version because that's the one that'll make your hair hard and sticky and curl better. Then I just go in and fix the little pieces that I missed. So then, after I'm done, I hairspray it. But I need to let that cool before I can brush it out. And I usually use a wet brush. That's the brand. It's not a brush that's wet. But I forgot it today. So I'm borrowing this little guy. So I'll start brushing this side out because it's dry, or it's cool, because I did it before I came.
Someone asked, where do you usually find that hairspray at?
Beauty brands, I don't know if they have it anywhere else, that's the only place. And they have a $10.99 sale every year, so I stock up. But when it's not $10.99, I think it's like $22. And then I just lightly brush my curls out. And then I tease it with my Conair teasing comb. So I start from the back and I kind of section it off. So I want this hair to go back. So I bring it up and I just do this and make a lot of knots in my hair. And then I hairspray it. And then I take the next section and continue. I'm not saying this is healthy for your hair. And then I just keep taking a few sections. And I just hairspray a little every time. Because if you don't, it doesn't really stay as well. So as you can see, I'm finished. So then I take the sides. I work my way around. I start in the back, and then I do the sides, and then I do these sides. So I blend it first. And yes, I know it looks really cute right now. And you can take as much hair as you want. It just, the more you take, the bigger it'll get. But do make sure you get like this very top piece every time, because if not, then your hair will look like a saucer, because the top will be flat and then the sides will come out, and that's not really cute. I'm just kind of smoothing the top out, but I'll still brush it out so it's not quite so huge. And then I take the last section, which is the front, and I do that. You're probably getting bored by now.
I heard someone say their 1-year-old daughter is loving your hair tutorial.
That's funny. I hope my 1-year-old, when she's 1, will love my hair tutorial. If she has hair. So then I kind of brush that out. And then this piece is kind of sagging, so I just add a little here and there. Then I do this side. And this piece. And I'm done.
Someone asked if you have thick hair too.
Yes, I have a lot of hair. Takes quite a while. I've never used extensions, so I won't be giving one of those tutorials. So now I'm like done with the teasing. I'm just adding a little throughout to make it look more full, because I don't want it to have like holes in your hair that like look like a bird's nest. So when I'm done, what I do is I just brush the tease on the top, so it doesn't look nappy. And since I've sprayed my curls so much, they'll typically stay, but if they don't, then I'll just fix the 1 or 2 that don't. And I comb my bangs forward and spray them. And then also, this piece is bothering me, so I'm going to tease it a little more. And then you can lift it with this side if you need to. Fix any pieces, but mainly. And then when I'm all done, I just spray it lightly, because I like it to be like movable still. And that's it.
Alrighty, perfect. One more time, let us know all the products you're using.
I used the Amika Headstrong hairspray from Beauty Brands. I don't know if you can get it other places too. I used this teasing comb. It's got a lot of extra little prongs in there, so it works extra good, extra lift. And then I used this Hot Tools And I got this from Ulta last year. It was buy one get one free at Christmas time. So the ones, I also have one that has purple here, and the ones with the gold work better for whatever reason. Maybe they get hotter or something. And they also like twist around better because the purple is like it kind of sticks. So I like prefer the gold.
Alrighty, thank you. If you guys have any other questions, leave it in the comments below for Britney, and let us know if there's any other tutorials you want us to do. She did a makeup one, and then this is her hair tutorial.
Thank you.